And welcome back to my channel. For today's video, as you can tell by the title, we are going to be having a fun bookish weekend. Right now I am heading to my first book club. I am so excited to go to this book club. This was actually the first book club I ever went to in person, and that is the reason I ended up going out of my comfort zone and starting my own book club, which I'm going to take you guys along with tomorrow. But today we are going to Girly Pop Reads, and I'm wearing this cute little pink dress with strawberries, and I'm just feeling super girly right now, and I'm so excited to get going. So let's go ahead and get on the road.
Are you? Just because. Yeah, I was gonna try to go during the week. But
You're like always the team mom, like she's so cute.
So we are back home now, and it's like 11:30 right now. It's pretty late, but book club was so much fun today. It was such a super sweet time to spend with the girly pops. It was so fun. Everybody had their cute little blankets and like little charcuterie moments. It was so cute and so fun. And I got a lot of good good book recommendations, and also a lot of people were reading books that I have already read, so that was pretty cool to see that my in real life book friends are also into the same types of reads that I'm into, because then that means their recommendations for future books are most likely going to be good for me because we like the same kind of things. So that was super fun, and yeah, it was such a fun, like, girly pop filled day. I loved my outfit today. This dress, I can't remember where it's from, it's somewhere online, but I don't know if you can see, it has like little strawberries on it, and it was just so cute and perfect for like book club today because it was such a girly day. And then I'm wearing this cute little necklace, and it just has an E for hubby's name. And then I don't know if you can see, but I have cute little strawberry earrings that I actually got last summer, I believe, at the fair, and this is like the second time that I wear them, so I'm really happy I got a little chance to wear them. I feel like it was so perfect. I kind of felt like Miss Frizzle, or oh my gosh, why am I forgetting, but the Magic School Bus teacher. I felt like that because I was like in my pink and everything, and like, yeah, but it was just perfect because it was so girly and such a fun day today. But I wanted to show you guys the books that we picked up today. So this morning you guys saw we went to a little bookstore. It was like a used, and I think they had a few new books, but it was like a used or pre-owned bookstore. And I have always seen that bookstore. The bookstore is in a place where I grew up, where my parents live, and I had never been in there. But I told Ethan today, I was like, babe, we should go, like, it'd be fun. And as you guys saw, they had the absolute cutest little cats in there. They were so adorable. The orange looking one was named Jim or something like that. And then the one that I had was named Scout. She was so adorable. I was looking at books, and then Ethan sat down on a chair that they had there, and it jumped right up on him, and it sat there for like 5 minutes, and then eventually we started moving around the store, and then Ethan and I kind of went our separate ways, and I was in an aisle, and I knelt down to look at a book that was on the bottom shelf, and she just like slowly climbed up on me and then got like on my shoulder, and I was like, oh, okay, because I'm not really used to cats, I'm not gonna lie. I've never had a cat, I've always wanted one. I will definitely be getting one in the future, but I was like, oh, okay, you want to be here, sure, that's fine. And she was there for like almost 30 minutes. I feel like we were in there for a long time, and she was just vibing. She was purring the entire time, and she like at one point fell asleep, and it was the cutest thing ever. I was literally like holding her like a baby and just browsing books. So freaking cute, and we're definitely gonna go back there again because I miss her already. Like, I don't know, she just made me so happy, and I can't wait to be a cat person, and hopefully I have a cuddly cat, because both of our pups don't really like to cuddle. One, Chanel, she just doesn't really like to be touched except for her dad. She's a daddy's girl for sure. And then Bentley, he cuddles a little bit more with me, but even then he still kind of like likes to go at the end of the bed, or, you know, just go off on his own a little bit. So they're not huge cuddlers, but I really, really want to get a cat, and I really want it to be hopefully a very cuddly cat. And also I loved Scout's eyes. They were so beautiful. Like, I miss her already, but I'm definitely going to be going back. But enough rambling. I want to show you guys the books that we got. So Ethan ended up picking up this one. This is by Terry Pratchett. He's been reading these books. He says that they're like funny, and
they're fantasy. They're very like witty and funny.
He says they're witty, funny fantasy, and he's already read, I think, like 4 or 5 of them, and he just picked up like 3 more from the library, but he also wanted to get this one, so I was like, that's fine, babe. I actually always like when he gets something and it's not just me, because then I don't feel bad, you know what I mean? And then next I ended up getting 2 books. I did have like a pile of like 6 books, but I was like, no, you have to narrow it down, girly, because I'm on a little bit of a book ban, because all of these books, well, most of these back here, most of the ones on the top shelf I have read, but everything else, as you can see, this TBR cart is super filled, and I have like, I'm ready for the season. So I've got my current ones, like summary ones, and everywhere else in my room, and then the fall ones, and then Christmas ones down here. So I do not need any more books, like, at all. But if you're a reader, you know, like, we can't just leave the books at the store. They need to come home with us, you know. We need to give them a loving home. So I brought 2 books. The first one is The Surgeon by Leslie Wolfe. This one says, let's see, what will I do to protect myself if someone learns the truth? I have never had a patient until today, or never hated a patient until today, have never lost a patient until today. I'm very excited to read this. When I saw this, the cover kind of gave me Frida McFadden vibes. And you guys know I've been obsessed with Frida's books lately. So I was like, you know what? This is good because it's going to give me Frida vibes, but it's going to be different than Frida. So it's going to like help me branch out a little bit. Because as far as like thrillers, I feel like Frida is the main one I've read. I've also read some books from Geneva Rose. Really like her books. And then I read one Riley Sager book and I really liked that. And I feel like that's kind of all the thrillery books that I've read, or like the authors. So I was like, I need to pick something else up. So I got this one. I just thought it'd be perfect. Very excited to read it. And then the next one that I got was kind of a surprise for me. This is The Broken Circle. The cover is what stood out to me at first. And then I read, it said a memoir of escaping Afghanistan. And then I read the back. And I was like, ooh, that's probably going to make me cry. And I was like, I kind of want a book like that because I haven't had a book in a second that like made me cry. Salt Houses was one that made me very emotional, but I didn't cry with it. But yeah, I don't know. I was just looking for something different. And this is a memoir. Salt Houses was like, it was a fictional book, but obviously based on real life things that have happened to people. But yeah, I thought this was cool because it's a memoir, so it's a little bit different than everything else that I've been reading. I do like memoirs. I've read like probably like 5 of them within the past, like, I would say maybe 2 years, so like that's really not a lot, but I do like them. I just don't read them as often, but I thought this one would be good. And the cool thing with this bookstore is that they buy back their books and they sell them for like half off the cover price unless they have like a sticker on the back, and then they stamp them inside, and then you can return them and like you get credit for like your next books. So I thought that was pretty cool. And like I said, with Miss Scout over there like just chillaxing on my shoulder and being the cutest kitty ever, I will definitely be going back. So we're gonna go back there. So those were the books that we picked up at the bookstore, but I did want to show you guys my cutie tote that I took today. So this is actually from a bookstore called Smitten. We went to this bookstore in Ventura and it was so much fun. When I saw it, I was like, my give a F. I was like, wait, is that what I think it is? And then I pulled it out because it was like folded in half, and then I saw everything that it said and I was like, oh, that's perfect. Because if you know me in real life, or on socials too, because I'll always post her song, like I'll put it on in the background. I love Sabrina Carpenter and I was like, I need this bag. So I got it and I love it. It actually fits like a lot of books in here and I like the size. I like the straps. I feel like sometimes if straps are too short, I don't like them because then they don't fit comfortably over my arm. And so this one fit perfectly and I was so happy, because if it had had shorter straps, I would have been so sad, but it worked out. But I want to show you guys the book that my friend gave me. So she recently read this, The Midnight Library by Matt Haig, I don't know. But I have been wanting to read this book for a while now. If you guys saw my the last bookstore vlog when we went to LA, I saw this book and I think it was around the time it came out. Maybe not, maybe I had just heard about it around that time, but I saw it and I almost picked it up, but I didn't, and I've wanted it ever since. And she was like, hey, have you read this? And I was like, no, but I want to. And then she was like, oh, like, I want to know your thoughts, so I'm gonna give it to you so you can read it. And I was like, are you sure, girl? Because I have a lot of books and it takes me a second to get to them. But I'm honestly so excited for this one, so this is going to be my next read. But yeah, she was like, no, 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 it's fine. So she gave it to me, and I'm so excited to read this. I told her that I've heard like mixed reviews. Some people say that it's like boring, but then other people like it and they say it's interesting, and it sounds interesting to me. So I don't know, I'm really excited to read it, and hopefully I do like it. But yeah, I'm excited. It sounds very intriguing to me. But yeah, it says a dazzling novel about all the choices that go into a life well lived. So I'm so excited to read that one. And then the book that I am going to be taking tomorrow for my book club is Kiss of the Selkie. This is a Little Mermaid retelling. It's romantasy. It's The Bachelor meets Bridgerton meets Hakotar. It is so freaking good and so cute, and I really, really enjoyed this book. It was so adorable, so I'm excited to talk about it with everyone tomorrow. But yeah, so that's the book that I'm going to be taking. But now I need to go take off my makeup and get ready for bed, because like I said, it is like 11:30 p.m. After book club, I went with my husband to his friend's house, and they were playing like a game. I don't know if you guys know what Dungeons and Dragons is. They normally play that, but they were playing another game that was like D&D, but it was like science fiction. And it's honestly really funny because they role play, like they have, not in like a weird way, but like in a like, they make voices and stuff and characters, and it's funny to hear them all like being silly. But yeah, it was fun. And then I was just sitting in like the living room at the side reading my book because introvert. But yeah, so we were there for a while. Actually, he was there while I was at book club, and then I met him. So yeah, but it was a lot of fun. So far we had a very, very fun day. We also took the dogs to get a haircut. They look adorable now. And they smell really good. So since they're clean right now, I think tonight we're gonna sleep in bed, like all of us. We're gonna cuddle because Scout made me want to cuddle with an animal. So that's what we're gonna do. But I will see you guys tomorrow morning. So I actually almost forgot. I made these cute little like welcome totes for all my book club members. I have the stuff here in this big old box, but I wanted to show you guys because I'm making one right now for one of the book club girlies. So I found these really cute tote bags on Etsy, and I had them put Central Coast Book Babes. That is the name of our book club. The vibes or like aesthetic of our book club is very beachy because of like where we do it, and I decided to go with like a blue and yellow theme because like that's very summery to me. Like I love yellow, like pastel yellow, and like a baby like pastel like sky blue. So these are the blue ones. But inside those bags I got some cute little stickers for everyone. So I got this one that says Book Club Babe. This is all from Etsy. I don't remember who the shop is for that one, but if you want to know, I can let y'all know, link it down below, or I don't know, comment back. So yeah, if you're interested in any of this stuff, just let me know and I will send you the link. And then these cute little sun stickers, and these ones are from Hilda Creates. I still have them in their original packaging. So I got some of that. And then next I have been giving people just like these little sticky tabs. These, some of them I got from Probably Smut, and some of them I bought from Mr. Pen on Amazon. And then let's see, I also included this cute little bracelet. So it says, "What happens in book club stays at book club," and then it's just this cute little star bracelet. I was gonna do like yellow and blue, but I ended up just going with the blue ones because the star is anyways gold, so it just like is the colors of everything, of like the vibe aesthetic. And then I found these super cute little highlighters, stackable flower highlighters. These were from Five Below, I believe. I found those and I was like, that is so cute. So we'll be putting in one of those. And then online I found this super cute notebook, and it says, "For the love of books." The inside I feel like is pretty cute. Sometimes I feel like if they're too intricate, it's like kind of overwhelming and like stressful, at least for me. So I wanted something, as I open this page, I promise it's not, so it's just a like daily reading tracker. But this is what it looks like. That's what it looks like on that page, but like, and it has a few like other pages, but the main spot where you would fill in your book is like this. So it has this little book and you just fill in a little bit of information, and then you can write your favorite quotes, like a little review or just more of your thoughts on the side. But yeah, I thought that it was really cute and I love the color. The only thing is that they had one that was gray and it didn't fit the vibe, but that one said it was for adults and this one said it was for teens, and it was the exact same thing, like on the inside and everything. The only difference, which I didn't realize when I bought this, is that on the side it says, "For the love of books, a reading journal for," I don't know if it'll focus, but it says "a reading journal for teens," which I think is so funny, but it's literally the exact same book, just in gray. And then right there, I guess it's probably most likely says adults, because on the front cover it looks the same. Like the inside, it also like looks the same. But I just thought that that was so funny. But yeah, I think this is so cute, and I hope everyone else that already got one is loving it and they're using it. And yeah, and then next I got some bookmarks. So I got, like I said, 2 different colors. We have this really pretty blue checkered bookmark, and then this like more mustardy yellow one. So I feel like these are so cute, and I think that's all I've been including. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything, and I'm gonna be making one right now. I think I'm going to do, should I do a yellow one or a blue one? I'm trying to think. Maybe a yellow one. I feel like I haven't handed, or actually, no, a blue one, because I only have one more yellow one left. So that means I've been handing out yellow ones. So we're going to do a blue baggie, Central Coast Book Club baggie. I'm going to put that together, and then I'm going to get dressed, and then we are going to head out. I'm so excited, you guys. I hope the weather is better, because where we're at right now, it's a little like foggy-ish, but we're like gonna drive like 20-ish minutes away, and it is by the ocean, so hopefully it's not, you know, still cold. It said that it was supposed to be a little cloudy like an hour before we're supposed to start, and then by the time we're supposed to start, it's gonna be sunny, so hopefully it is sunny. But yeah, I'm so excited, and I think that's it. I think that's all I have to show you guys, and then next I will see you guys at the actual book club. So yeah, okay, yeah, love you. Friends, we are back home now. Pardon the messy hair. The wind was super crazy at the beach, but It was so much fun and I absolutely loved it. I always love going near the ocean. It is just so magical and we had such a great time. The weather was perfect. Like half of the table, the umbrella wasn't really covering, so some of the girls were kind of struggling in the sun, but it was still just such a fun, magical time talking about Kiss of the Selkie and just other books, and we gave each other some summer TV show recommendations, and it was just such a fun time. The setup was absolutely stunning. It was so cute, and the company, the business, really made my dream come to life. It was the perfect little gathering for some mermaids to sit out next to the ocean and sunbathe and talk about books. So it was so magical. But I wanted to say that if you have always wanted to go to a book club and you haven't been to one in person, but you really want to go to one, I highly recommend going to an in-person book club. As much as online book clubs are lots of fun still, I know there's a lot out there. That's kind of how I started with one, but I never really actually would join and stuff because it's just not the same. They're still fun, but it's not the same. So if you've been wanting to go to an in-person book club, I highly suggest looking for one in your area. And if there's not one in your area, please start a book club. Go out of your comfort zone, be brave, and just do it because you're seriously not going to regret it. It has made my life so much more magical, so much more lovely, and filled with even more book talk, more friends, and it's just amazing. It seriously helped me romanticize my life and even just kind of obviously like get myself out there and just be a little more brave. So it's been really great, and I highly suggest that if you want to start one, that you do it because it's so much fun, and I promise you, you will not regret it. Even if it's just like two of you, it's just like you and a friend, just go out, go to a cute little coffee shop or go to a restaurant, eat some yummy food and talk about books. You won't regret it. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I hope I got enough footage to show you guys. It was kind of stressing because the parking situation got a little wild towards well, when we got to the book club location, because we live somewhere where people come to vacation, like a lot of people come here to vacation, and it just gets really chaotic and crazy in the summer. So the parking situation was a little cray-cray, but not too bad. It ended up working out and everything went super well, and it was just so lovely. But I hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and as always, I hope you have a beautiful, magical, wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
파란 하늘에